G. Olives. Well, you'll eat an olive, I'm damn sure of that. Oh, go on, woman, have an olive. She's extremely partial to an olive, Mrs. Endell. Her father used to grow them.
Bad, is it?
Happens in the best of circles, Chief.
You were in here earlier.
Was I, Chief?
Yes, I was sitting in this bar having a drink and you came in for a drink.
Oh, I was. Dead true, that's right.
I wonder if you've seen the gentleman that I was sitting with.
No, I wouldn't know him if I shook him by the hand.
Oh, sorry to trouble you.
No, not at all.
I'm rather drunk.
It's all right.
I've had 4 cherries. Cherries at this bar.
You've done well, old son.
I arranged to meet this gentleman, but he's disappeared.
Well, night is young, he'll show.
My daughter disappeared as well.
What? She shot off with this geezer you're waiting for?
Oh, no. No, she's only 17. I came up to London to look for her.
Well, they do tend to have it away in this day and age, young birds, don't they? Well, it's your permissive society, Chief, isn't it? I shouldn't lose any sleep.
That is exactly what my friend said. Don't worry. Mr. Grindley. I arranged to meet him in this bar.
Well, then, if I was you, Squire, I'd just hang about. Chalk these up, will you?
I think I might manage another sherry.
Hello, can I speak to Mr. Andrews, please? Oh, is that Mrs. Andrews? Oh, good evening, Mrs. Andrews. It's Mr. Grinley here. Grinley? Stevens and Goodall? Yes. Oh, not too bad, considering everything. Listen, I was wondering if you could help me out. Mincemeat, strangely enough. My life's blood's hanging in the balance for the want of 48 one-pound jars. No, I want to borrow them. Could you look in the stockroom, do you think? If you could get Harold to load up the Triumph and drop them round at the Grandee Hotel on the North Orbital Road, I'd be... He's out. He's out in the Triumph somewhere. Well, not to worry. Look, supposing I jump into the Rover and belt round to you. Or you don't mean to say he's taken the stockroom key with him, surely to God. Well, I can understand you don't like to do anything without asking Harold first, Mrs. Andrews, but this is an emergency. If I lose this customer, I lose my lot. Yes, well, if you don't know when he's coming back, we're stymied, aren't we? Yes, well, I do understand, Mrs. Andrews, if that's the position. Yes, well, no, not to worry. I'll try elsewhere. No, you're the customer. Yes, of course. I'll try other avenues. And you. Cheery bye.
I fail to see how a coachload of rugby footballers can go astray between here and Cardiff.
Well, I don't know. I'm not driving the coach.
I have asked you time and time again to confirm telephone reservations by post.
It's only 7 now. They're only half an hour overdue.
If they decide to arrive at all.
And if they don't, it'll be my fault.
As much as anybody's, yes.
Oh, as usual. Well, at least you can't blame me because you didn't get the Gloucester job.
What has my not getting the Gloucester job got to do with the non-arrival of a rugby football team in this hotel?
Oh, I suppose it's my fault you're an unmarried man.
Oh, for the love of... Don't you think you ought to answer that?
Hello. I'm ever so sorry, Mr. Grundy. I had to pop out. I'll try your number now for you.
It's not exactly what you'd call it in place on a Friday night.
It's early yet. Won't be able to move in this bar in an hour or so.
If you told me you'd take me out for a meal in a morgue, I'd come in a shroud.
Do leave off, Charlie. I mean, the place has only been open for 6 months or so. It's getting a fabulous reputation for nosh.
I don't like Spanish food.
Don't you?
No.
There are some English dishes on the menu. How about you, Mrs. Endell? What about a nice lamb chop?
Yes, well, actually, Charlie, we've pulled a bit of a stroke, this gaff being empty like this. I was hoping to nick in for you if we had a quiet chat.
Were you, Budgie? What would that be about?
Oh, a little business deal I've got working on, Charlie, that's all. I thought you might be interested.
I make a very strict rule, Budgie. Under no circumstances do I ever talk business in front of Mrs. Endell.
Is that a fact, Charlie?
And that's all, Mrs. Endell.
Oh. As it happens, this paella is terrific. How's lamb chops going down, eh?
All right.
You ordered a tomato and chopped onion salad. Has it not arrived? Hey, you! This lady ordered tomato and chopped onion salad. I don't see any sign of it on the table, do you? Who's bringing you tomato and chopped onion salad now, dear?
Sorry about your salad, Mrs. Endell. Do you know, this paella is out of this world. Honestly. I can't understand why this place isn't packed out when they serve up nos like this. Evening again, Squire. Evening. Lovely nos. Spot on, eh? See, that geezer supposed to be having dinner with another geezer, but the other geezer's blown him out. You know what I mean?
I'm aware of that, Mr. Pearson. As I say, you have my every utmost apology. I mean that most sincerely. I know, I appreciate it, sir. If you reserve the right to trade elsewhere, I should fully comprehend the position. I let you down badly. Yes, well, at least I did my best. What do you mean, not bloody good enough? It might not have been bloody good enough for you, but it was good enough for me, I'll tell you that. 2 hours I've been on this flaming phone for the sake of your beastly mincemeat. Good God alive, man, it's not even Christmas. I hope they do, wholeheartedly. And if Arkwright and Marber make immediate delivery, you can stick it where the monkey sticks its nuts. All 48 bloody £1 jars of it.
Why, Mr. Grimsley, you missed a very, very good meal.
What?
Our dinner we were going to have together, I had to eat it myself.
Business, I was caught up.
Oh, what a pity. Do you know, Mr. Grimley, I was sitting there and I was going over in my mind the question of my daughter's return home, the question of attitudes, and I would have welcomed your advice.
Your daughter can go and do whatever she wants to do. To hell with your daughter. I've just lost the biggest customer in my area. 32.
32, Mr. Grindley. Thank you, Mr. Grindley.
Phantom rugby team still significant by its absence? I fail to see why the early morning tea book should have found its way into my office, and I would appreciate some attempt to open the afternoon mail before the night is out.
And thank you, too.
Right, so far, so good. Let's say we top it off with a spot of brandy in the bar.
Oh, thanks all the same, Budgie, but I must be getting back. There's a detective inspector drops into the club every Friday to say hello.
Oh, you can dawdle it this time of night, Charlie. Come on, Charles, a single brandy for the frog and toad.
Oh, thanks all the same, Budgie, but I must say no, eh? Mrs. Endell's not a great one for the late night scene.
Oh, stone me, Charlie. It's only 9:15.
Do you want to pay a call before you go? You quite sure? You know what you are when you're sat in that car. Hazel, would you care to show Mrs. Endell what the toilets look like?
Of course.
Well, go on, woman. Can do no harm. It won't kill you to have a wee try. I'll say thank you for the meal anyway, Budgie. Quiet evening makes a pleasant change occasionally.
Charlie, a quick word before you float, mate. Listen, this deal I wanted to chat you up about. It's a film projector, upstairs in the room. It's in fantastic nick, Charlie. Clean as a whistle. Brand new it is. Now, look, I wouldn't turn you over, Charlie, would I? Say the word. 10 tenors, it's yours.
A film projector, Budgie. What would I want a film projector for?
Come in, Charlie. They're all the go. I mean, clock the Soho clubs. Look, Charlie, stripping's at it now, mate. Blue films are all a big draw with the punters these days. Now, would I con you, Charlie? I mean, a film projector down your club must go a bomb.
I got a film projector down my club.
You have? Have you?
Put it in over a month ago.
Yeah, Charlie, what about this for a lot? Listen, look, have it in the flat, own movies. Please the kids, wouldn't it? You could take colour pictures of the wife and family on holiday. All right, Charlie, all right. Call it 80 quid in once. I'll load it on the back of the Jag, no comebacks.
I do not require a film projector.
Look, it's a classic job. You haven't even clocked it.
Japanese Zenka 8mm built-in speaker optical magnetic, retail price 180 knicker.
You have clocked it, ain't you?
It's red hot, Budgie.
Nah, never.
It was glowing with heat and fisted at 9 this morning. David Chin burnt his fingers on it. He unloaded it on a Persian Harry. The going price then was 110. It's down to 81 already, and you say it's a trifle warm.
It is, that's all.
You cunning little bastard. If I wasn't having a quiet evening with Mrs. Endel, I'd turn you upside down and smash your head against that wall.
Oh, do leave off, Charlie. What for?
What for? Don't give me what for, you evil bastard. You pick up a bent film projector. It's so bent you're afraid to be found in possession of it in Soho. So you drive 15 miles out of town to where you hope the law isn't looking for it, and then stone me, Budgie. You have the colossal gall to try and unload it on me. Your head, Budgie, on my mother's life, your head against that wall.
On my mother's life, Charlie. I just thought it was warm, that's all. Well, I was trying to do you a favour.
Well, don't try again, just don't.
Yeah, hang about, Charlie. Here, listen, I can put you onto something very good. Blue Films, I've got a contact in the...
I do not need contacts for blue films. If I need blue films, I make my own. Oh, hello, dear. Feeling better, eh? Tell you're making tracks, eh, for home. Well, I'll say good night to you, Hazel.
Good night, Mr. Endel.
And you, take care of yourself, huh? Watch which way you go. Come on,
No sale, then?
No, go. Here, Ace. Hey, Charlie. He's only producing blue films as a sideline, isn't he? Here, Ace. I don't suppose you'd like to... No.
No, Budgie. Definitely no.
About what time was that then, Mavis? I was on to the hospital myself about 2 hours ago. Did you really? Well, you do surprise me. Yeah, well, you better get on to your mother and let her know. You know what she is. Thanks for calling. You too. Well, there's a turn-up. That's the daughter. She's just been down to the hospital. Found the wife's mother sitting up in bed with a banana custard and a copy of The Woman's Own.
Oh, that's an improvement, then.
Oh, I don't know. She did exactly the same thing about a month ago.
Chipping order, lad, the fleet's in.
Is it the rugby team, Mr. Griffiths?
Doesn't it look like it?
We'd almost given you up.
No, you didn't, did you? Only we stopped for the one in a pub near Oxford. I couldn't get them out of it. You're not full up.
Oh, no, of course not. Will you be requiring an evening meal?
I should hope not. A few jars inside them, that's all they'll want.
I'll just get the assistant manager.
Get yourselves into a line. Get booked in, the lot of you. Come on.